It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. Brendan Todd is your leader. He's rolling early at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
An awkward little bunker shot, just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Second hole, it's a par 5.
You'd think birdie or eagle off this tee, and we've seen a lot during the Players' Championship, but once again, you have to move that tee shot right to left, but be careful of those pines.
Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second.
Par 5s too, they're the ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Good chance at one.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
Oh, yes, a Brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. Next up, the 177-yard par 3 third, the easiest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass. 2-tiered green sloping from back to front. And it is protected by a bunker in front and grass bunkers to the right. Birdie, definitely in the cards here if you hit a good shot off the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from off the Bermuda grass is second at the par 3. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, how difficult is it to access the hole location if you miss the fairway here at 4?
Well, if you miss it left, I've got to say the lesser of two evils is to be in the bunker on the right.
And that one gonna wind up in the bunker. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. Whoa, slow down. Oh, that's not what you're hoping for in a birdie putt. That'll go all the way off the green. 10-foot putt left. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Fifth hole here at TPC Sawgrass, long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending, really, if you're a long or short hitter, the long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Shorter hitters really play at that bunker down the left, 320 run out.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 144 yards remaining to the hole, pin all the way on the right.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4. Nothing to it. Very well judged there. A 4-footer here for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Seventh hole here at TPC Sawgrass generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pot bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee.
All right, in the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Just 5 feet left. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at 2 under. Up next, the 237-yard 8. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Second shot now, here at the par 3. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is.
Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions, and that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side.
Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We have 129 yards to the front of the green, 140 yards to get you to the flag. Pin, front right, it's a sneaky one.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -3. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
This up the right side off the tee.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left to target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if you can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Now to the short par 4 12. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. And that one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up falling into the bunker. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. That is probably not what you have in mind when you stand over that putt from the short grass. I think you're hoping for a little more than that. Nope. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par.
One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead.
This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is.
Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
131 all the way to the flag today. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is.
Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. Seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's two little pop bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll remain right where he is. We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Okay, that worked out really well. Not quite on the green, but certainly in a spot where you can make a birdie. So an ideal spot right here, just off the green, a makeable chance at eagle. Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. 4 feet now for birdie. That a poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. We are finally here at the famed island hole at TPC Sawgrass. 137 yards, par 3, the 17th hole. Club selection critical, and nerves of steel are required. This one's looking good. Beautifully judged right there. This hole has got so many to their knees, but that is about as well as you hit a tee shot here at 17. good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
133 the number, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
And final iron shot of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just two back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important, Rich. Don't want to get too adrift come moving day.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gay the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.